You're tuned in to Game Chopping TV. Hip-hop media, real-world news, live video games, all chopped up in one place. We break down albums, talk culture, stream the hottest titles, and hit the streets for the stories that...
What it do? Welcome to another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we are chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. So CMG's on Lil Poppa. Like last week sometime, across social media, it was spreading that he's unalived. You know, he got found unalived. You know, a lot of speculation was going on. Not really, but I know when I first saw it, I was just like, I wonder what happened. I thought, you know, he was into it with somebody. I didn't know, but then sources spilled out later on that he unalived himself. And it's just like, dang, man, that's crazy, you know? But that just go to show, man, when it comes to the mental state of people, you know, you just never know, man, because you think with him being with such a label like CMG and all that, like, hey, he's able to live a dream with living a dream that a lot of youngsters dream of, and even grown men dream of, being signed to a label and being able to make music. But as people pulled up a lot of his old posts and posts right before all this kicked off, is that, you know, he was kind of talking in a way that, you know, I don't know if it was depression or what, but one thing I'll say, when people feel like that, it's nothing, you could say all you want to say, you could talk about all the happiest things, and it just doesn't even faze them, like, you know what I'm saying? They are stuck in whatever they're trying to do, and it's like, you know, I mean, it's crazy, it's amazing, it's not amazing, but it's just like, dang, man, you don't want to do more? Because he was a youngster, he was young, he was very young. I mean, it's just like, you know, you don't want to do more in life, there's so much more to see, and they just stuck on not wanting to. It just seemed like, you know, when people in that mind space, I'm telling you, you know, it's just like, dang, especially at these young ages, like, come on now, you know. But if you go back and listen to one of his supposedly alleged, like one of his last posts, he said something about he was going to drop an album, you know, drop a tape, and then he'll be at peace or something like that. You know, he's gonna go, you know, it's something very close to that, right? And then a lot of people saying, I wonder if this is what he was talking about after finishing up that album, the song or whatever, and then boom, you know, go ahead and, you know, got on out of here, you know, took yourself on out of here. Thing about it is, man, there's always a thing of you. I know I was told that if you do that, you automatically going, you know, to hell. I don't know who we don't know. I don't know, but that's the story. You know, that's what I was always told, that if you go that route about it, that, you know, you know, that's not a good thing. Maybe you suffer, you know, the rest of, you know, your eternity. You know, it's crazy, right? But I don't know, man. But I just definitely wouldn't recommend it. I mean, you know, I've heard some people, I've thought about it and all that. I mean, yeah, you know, thought about, not like intentional, like, okay, I'm sitting here ready, you know. No, I can't say no. It's crossed my mind, just like robbing a bank crossed my mind, but I didn't set up to do it, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, you know, I wasn't even thinking about it like that, you know, but, you know, I'm just saying, you know, but no, I can't say that I have, man. Thankfully, no. You know, it's still too much I want to enjoy, so, but hey, if the Lord say so, I mean, you know, can't play with stuff like this, so, but yeah, so that's the situation here. He went through with it, you know, and this is what we have. But the thing about it is, so looks like there was some kind of memorial going on for him, in Jacksonville, I guess Jacksonville, Florida, somewhere, right? Or I believe, yeah, Duval County. So yeah. So I guess this guy was from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm not sure if he was a FBA Black American or if he was, you know, of Caribbean descent, different things like that. With it being Florida, you don't know. So, but this is, you know, this is where this take place. This is where this. So basically, it's 4 people that were shot at a memorial for the rapper Lil Poppa on Jacksonville's east side. That's crazy work. Like, dang, you're supposed to be there. Who's beefing? What was somebody mad at? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What was somebody mad at the memorial to take it that far? It's crazy work. But let's see what's going on here. Let's get a little info, at least a little something. Let's hear from these people right here, CBS. Fair use, by the way. Fair use. Let's check this out, man.
Who died at 25 in Atlanta.
Let's start this over.
Bottles in the street to trash. We're at the intersection right now of A. Philip Randolph and Jesse in Jacksonville. Police say this was the site of a gathering after midnight that ended in violence. JSO tells us that 4 people were shot.
4.
It was a barrage of bullets. Police say 12 to 15 shots rang off. The 4 victims were 2 women, ages 34 and 39,
Dang.
as well as 2 men, aged 37 and 43.
And these are some older people. It's not like these were some
to a nearby hospital. The other 3 victims took themselves to a hospital. Dang. Police in the community tell us that this was a gathering to remember Jacksonville rapper Lil Poppa, who died at 25 in Atlanta.
I remember being a nice little kid, growing up singing and rapping inside the church, so yeah, I enjoyed him. I hate he was going.
Robert Phelps, who attends First Baptist Church of Oakland, down the street from the shooting, says this isn't normal for out east.
Of course, like I said, I haven't seen anything like this. I heard anything like this happen in years. So yeah, definitely out of character. I mean, they always have gatherings every night.
Bishop Harry Williams of In the Word International Church on Sparing Street is calling on partygoers and DJs to help spare attendance.
Don Julio bottles all on the street.
Tell somebody, if they see something, don't be afraid. Tell them, hey man, look, I see you got that gun on your side. Put it in the car, man. You know what I mean? Let's just talk. Let's hang out. Have a good time. Make it home to our families.
Anyone with any information is being asked to contact the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. For local coverage you can count on in Jacksonville, I'm Zion Decoto, Action News Jack.
And it's making it into more than what it has to be. I mean, what happened. Celebrate the memorial and go on. I mean, what's all this whole extra beef going on? You can't stop it. Like I say, when it comes to places like Florida too, you got something else going on over there. Like it's a whole lot. It's different people over there from different countries and all that kind of stuff. Especially so I don't you don't know what they're beefing is about, but here we go again, right? But yeah, man, R.I.P. to Lil Poppa. Dang, you just you can't get to people like that quick enough sometimes, because especially if you don't know that's where their mind's at, right? And it happened the way it happened, man. And this shooting at this memorial happened the way it happened. Come on now. I mean, but hey, man, I'm definitely not gonna, we gotta do better. I don't blame black people, because like I said, I don't know who they are. Those could be a whole bunch of Caribbeans and all that going at it over there in Florida. It might not be either though, but whatever they got going on, I guess they felt it was worth doing what they did. And it was some older people who got shot. I mean, yeah, it was some older people though. That's the crazy thing about it too. So, don't wipe my camera, man. But anyway, man, get this together though. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we are chopping this game over here, man.